Have you ever woken up in the dead of night, only to feel an unusual heat coursing through your palms, as if a hidden fire has awakened within you? Imagine the quiet of your room, the world asleep, and yet your hands thrum with a warmth that doesn't come from anything you touched or held. Your breath slows, your chest tightens slightly, and a strange energy dances at the tips of your fingers. What is happening inside you when this occurs? And why does it happen at midnight, that most mysterious hour, when the veil between the ordinary and the extraordinary feels thinnest? In many ancient traditions, the hands were seen not just as tools for work, but as gateways for energy, channels through which life itself could be felt and even transformed. Alchemists of old whispered about the subtle currents that flowed through the body, and mystics spoke of an alchemical touch, a phenomenon where the body and spirit align in secret, invisible ways. They noticed that certain hours, especially the time just after midnight, were when these energies revealed themselves most vividly. Across cultures, from Eastern yogis to European mystics, this subtle fire in the palms was considered a sign of awakening, a message from the deeper currents of life itself. Modern science offers hints that there may be something very real behind this sensation. Your nervous system, your blood circulation, and even tiny shifts in temperature can produce warmth or tingling in your hands, but science alone cannot explain the way it feels, how it vibrates with your very being, how it draws your attention to something larger, something unseen yet undeniably present. Could it be that our bodies are speaking in a language that only the stillness of midnight allows us to hear? Take a moment and notice your own hands. Feel their weight, their warmth, the subtle energy you might usually ignore. What do they tell you in the silence of the night? Have you ever felt this yourself or noticed someone else experiencing it? I want you to share your experience in the comments below, because each story brings us closer to understanding this hidden phenomenon. Before we move deeper into the mystery, pause for a moment. If something in your spirit feels drawn to this, trust it. Tap subscribe and let the Spine Gospel guide your journey into these unseen energies. Like, share, and allow this quiet first step to be the beginning of something profound, a deeper connection with your body, your energy, and the hidden fire that may reside in your very palms. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why your palms burn at midnight, but also how to awaken and work with this alchemical touch for your own growth and transformation. Have you ever wondered why your palms seem to awaken with heat when the world is cloaked in midnight silence? That gentle, almost imperceptible tingling is not merely a trick of the mind, nor simply the consequence of restless circulation. Imagine your hands as subtle instruments tuned to the rhythms of something far greater, something that has fascinated sages, mystics, and alchemists for centuries. This phenomenon, often whispered about in hushed tones, has been observed across cultures, each with its own language for describing what the ancients recognized as a channel of transformation. In Eastern traditions, yogis and energy masters spoke of the hands as gateways to the body's hidden currents. The palms are where chi or prana gathers and flows outward, a place where life force is not only received but transmitted. These energies were often strongest in the quiet hours, when the body rested but the subtle inner currents moved freely, undisturbed by the distractions of daily life. Imagine placing your hands in a meditative gesture at midnight, feeling an invisible vibration that seems to pulse in harmony with your breath. This was no accident. Ancient practitioners recognized a connection between the body, the cosmos, and the unseen forces that shape our inner world. Across Western mystical traditions, alchemists wrote of the alchemical touch, a concept describing the subtle heat, vibration, or energy that arises in the hands when one is in alignment with spiritual currents. Fire in alchemy was never just a physical element. It symbolized transformation, purification, and awakening. The warmth that courses through your palms can be thought of as a living metaphor, a spark of inner change, a quiet signal that your body and spirit are stirring in tandem. Some alchemists believed that this phenomenon was nature's way of guiding a person toward deeper self-awareness, a gentle nudge to attend to the hidden energies that sustain life. Midnight itself holds significance in these mystical frameworks. Known in folklore and spiritual texts as the witching hour, or the time when the veil between the ordinary and the extraordinary is thinnest, midnight offers a space where energies converge and awakenings become possible. It is in this quiet threshold that the subtle currents in your hands may reach their most vivid expression. What you feel is not random. It is as if your body whispers secrets that your conscious mind has forgotten, inviting you to notice the energy that is always present but rarely acknowledged. Your palms are not simply conducting sensation, they are communicating. They speak in a language of heat, tingling, and subtle vibration, a language that asks for your attention. Some feel it as a gentle warmth, others as a pulsing fire, and yet the experience always carries a sense of significance, a quiet insistence that there is more to explore within yourself. When this occurs, it is a call to notice, a prompt to pause, and a signal that the hidden currents within your body are moving in alignment with forces beyond the purely physical. Take a moment now. Have you experienced this before? Does it happen at particular times or in moments of reflection, solitude, or emotional intensity? I want you to leave a comment describing your own experience, for every story shared deepens our understanding of this mystical phenomenon. What you notice, no matter how small, is part of a larger tapestry connecting mind, body, and spirit. As the Spine Gospel often explores, these subtle sensations were never meant to be ignored. They are invitations to awaken to your own energy, to sense the alchemical process quietly unfolding in your body. And while ancient mystics spoke in metaphors and symbols, modern understanding will soon show us how these experiences align with the nervous system, the flow of energy, and the delicate interplay between science and spirit. The mystery of your burning palms is only the beginning. One spark that hints at the vast, untapped energies within you, waiting for attention, recognition, and conscious cultivation. Ancient sages, alchemists, and mystics have long observed the subtle fire in the palms, especially at midnight. They described it as a sign of awakening, a channel of energy flowing through the body, a message from forces unseen. But what if I told you that modern science is beginning to uncover explanations that are just as fascinating, and that these explanations do not diminish the mystical, they enhance it? Your palms are alive in ways that bridge the physical and the ethereal, a point where nerves, blood flow, and energy converge. Physiologically, your palms are highly sensitive instruments. Packed with dense networks of nerves and capillaries, they respond acutely to subtle changes in your body. During the night, as your body transitions into deeper stages of rest, the nervous system undergoes shifts. The parasympathetic system becomes dominant, guiding the body into a state of repair and recalibration. Tiny surges of blood flow, combined with the heightened sensitivity of your nerve endings, can create a warmth or tingling that feels alive, almost electric. Imagine rivers of heat flowing gently through your hands, a quiet signal of your body's own nocturnal rhythms. The vagus nerve, often called the body's wandering nerve, plays a critical role here. It regulates the heart, lungs, and digestive system, but also communicates signals between the brain and body that influence energy and perception. When the vagus nerve is activated, whether through relaxation, meditation, or simply being still, at midnight, it can heighten awareness of subtle bodily sensations. This is why, even if you had never heard of the alchemical touch, your body might still reveal it spontaneously. Circulation, nerve activity, and the body's internal feedback loops all conspire to create this remarkable sensation. Yet there is more beneath the surface than mere biology. Energy systems, recognized in traditions across the world, add another layer of meaning. Your palms are considered energetic conduits, points where prana, chi, or life force concentrates. In chakra-based traditions, the hands connect directly to the heart and higher centers of awareness. When subtle currents move freely, your body can feel these energies, often translating them into warmth or tingling in the palms. Picture a glowing light radiating outward from your hands, connecting inward to your heart and outward to the universe. What you feel is the body's natural resonance with energies that are rarely noticed in the distraction of daytime. This blending of science and spirit is profound. The physical explanations, the nerves, blood flow, and vagus nerve activation do not conflict with the mystical interpretation. Instead, they complement it, revealing how the body is designed to register what the conscious mind often overlooks. The heat in your palms is simultaneously a physical reality and a symbolic signal, bridging matter and energy, science and spirit. The alchemical touch is, in this sense, a natural consequence of how humans are wired to experience the unseen. Now pause and consider your own experience. Have you felt your palms heat during moments of stillness, meditation, or emotional reflection? Have you noticed a pattern at midnight or in the quiet moments when the world sleeps? I invite you to leave a comment below describing exactly what you feel. Your observations are a vital part of understanding this phenomenon, not as an abstract theory, but as a lived, personal experience. As the Spine Gospel teaches, these experiences are not random or meaningless. They are signals, invitations, and gateways. Science provides one lens, energy traditions provide another, but both converge to illuminate a single truth. Your body is alive with hidden forces, quietly guiding, awakening, and reminding you that there is far more to your palms and to your very being than meets the eye. Recognizing this is the first step in learning to harness the alchemical touch for deeper self-awareness, balance, and transformation. Now that you understand both the mystical and scientific sides of why your palms burn at midnight, it's time to step into the experience yourself. This is not merely an observation, it is an invitation to feel, direct, and awaken the subtle energy flowing through your hands. As the Spine Gospel teaches, the body is not just flesh and bone, it is a living conduit for the currents of life, waiting for your conscious attention. Begin by centering yourself. Sit in a comfortable position, spine upright but relaxed, shoulders releasing tension. Close your eyes if it feels natural, and take a slow, deep breath. Feel your chest expand gently with each inhale and release completely as you exhale. Let your hands rest naturally on your knees or lap. Bring your attention softly to your palms. Don't force any sensation, simply notice what is already present. Perhaps there is warmth, tingling, or an almost imperceptible vibration. This is your first contact with the alchemical touch, your body's language speaking in whispers. Even the act of noticing stimulates the vagus nerve, grounding your nervous system and preparing your energy to awaken. Next, activate the energy in your palms. Begin by rubbing your hands gently together, feeling the friction produce heat. Then, press lightly or tap your fingertips together in slow, deliberate movements. Imagine a glowing light igniting in the center of your palms, small at first, then slowly expanding. Visualize this warmth radiating outward, like soft waves flowing through your fingers and into the space around you. Your hands are not merely performing physical actions. They are antennas, sensitive receivers of energy that exists both within and beyond your body. Allow this light to pulse naturally, syncing with the rhythm of your breath, and notice how the warmth spreads. It may feel subtle at first, but with focus it grows stronger, more tangible. Once the energy begins to awaken, direct it intentionally. Bring your palms toward your heart and imagine the warmth filling your chest, dissolving tension and harmonizing your inner rhythm. Slowly extend the hands outward, sending the energy through your body, around your space, or even imagining it connecting to the wider universe. Repeat this cycle 3 times, varying the speed and intensity. First slow and gentle, then medium with steady focus, finally deep and fully conscious. During each cycle, pay attention to subtle shifts. Do your shoulders relax? Does your mind feel clearer? Do your emotions soften or rise? Every sensation is part of the body's communication. After completing these cycles, integrate and reflect. Rest your hands, palms facing upward, and observe what remains. Perhaps the warmth lingers, a gentle tingling persists, or a sense of calm has settled in your chest. Your experience may differ each time. Some feel light, expansive energy, others sense grounding, heavy currents. Take a moment to ask yourself, what did my hands tell me during this exercise? Did the energy feel heavy, light, or expansive? Note your answers, either mentally or in a journal. This reflection deepens the awareness of the alchemical touch and strengthens your connection to your own subtle energies. As you open your eyes and return your attention to the room, notice how the exercise has shifted your perception. The energy in your palms may be subtle yet persistent, a reminder that life continuously flows through you in ways both seen and unseen. You've now begun to feel the alchemical touch consciously, but this is only the first step. The next part of your journey is to explore how this energy ripples into your emotions, mental clarity, and spiritual presence, revealing not just a physical sensation, but a profound inner transformation waiting to be recognized. Now that you've guided the alchemical touch through your palms, take a moment to notice its subtle ripples. This is where the experience transcends the purely physical, where warmth and tingling become emotional and spiritual signals, carrying messages from your body, mind, and spirit. As the Spine Gospel often reminds us, the body never acts in isolation. It communicates through sensation, emotion, and awareness, inviting you to witness your own inner currents with curiosity and care. The first effect many notice is emotional release. Some people feel a softening of tension that has lingered for days, weeks, or even years. Others may feel an unexpected lightness, as if an invisible weight has lifted. It is not uncommon for subtle tears to appear, quiet and unannounced, as the palm's energy dissolves layers of accumulated pressure. Feelings of joy, relief, or calm may arise unexpectedly, as if your hands themselves are gently coaxing the heart to open. The sensation is never forced. Rather, it is a gentle unfolding, a message that the energy flowing through your palms carries not only warmth, but insight, balance, and release. Mentally, the alchemical touch often produces clarity and focus. When energy flows freely through your palms and radiates inward, the parasympathetic nervous system encourages calm and attentiveness. Thoughts may slow, mental chatter softens, and an unusual clarity emerges. You may notice patterns in your thinking, previously hidden anxieties, or even insights about your life. The mind becomes a quiet observer, receptive to subtle messages that previously went unnoticed. The very act of noticing, observing the warmth, the tingling, the energy, strengthens your awareness, bridging the body and mind in a seamless rhythm. Spiritually, the experience deepens your connection to yourself and the world around you. The palms are not simply physical tools. They are mirrors of your inner life force, reflecting subtle currents of the cosmos. As the energy spreads, you may sense a widening field of awareness, a quiet resonance that links your personal energy with the larger rhythms of life. It is a reminder that the body, mind, and spirit are never separate. They are threads of the same living tapestry, and your hands are one of the most intimate points of access to this subtle harmony. Take a moment now to reflect. What did you feel emotionally, mentally, or spiritually during this practice? Did an old memory surface, a long-forgotten insight, or perhaps a quiet sense of ease? I invite you to share your experience in the comments below. Each observation deepens our collective understanding and encourages others to explore their own alchemical touch. Your insight is not just personal, it is part of a larger network of awakening, where shared experiences amplify the subtle energies we often overlook. As these emotional and spiritual shifts settle within you, imagine the potential of daily practice. Envision how this energy could gradually transform your sleep, your emotional stability, your focus, and your sense of self. The alchemical touch does not merely end with a moment of warmth in your palms. It is a journey, an unfolding awareness that invites you to integrate this subtle energy into your life. Each night, each practice, each mindful moment strengthens your connection to the currents that move through you, aligning body, mind, and spirit with an energy that has been present all along, quietly waiting for recognition and cultivation. Now that you've felt the alchemical touch and noticed its subtle effects on your emotions, mind, and spirit, it's time to explore how this experience can become a part of your daily life. The power of your palms is not limited to a single moment. It can be gently nurtured and expanded with consistent practice, guiding your inner world toward balance, clarity, and deeper self-awareness. Begin with a daily routine that requires only 5 to 10 minutes, ideally in the quiet hours of the night or during a moment of stillness in your day. Sit comfortably, spine upright, shoulders relaxed, and bring your awareness to your palms. Take a slow, deep breath, feeling your chest expand and your body soften. Gently rub your palms together or press them lightly, noticing the warmth and subtle tingling. Visualize this energy expanding from your hands into your chest, flowing through your entire being. Allow the sensation to grow naturally, observing without judgment. With each breath, imagine the energy harmonizing your body, calming your mind and awakening your subtle awareness. Over time, daily practice brings noticeable transformation. Emotionally, you may find yourself calmer, more balanced, and less reactive to stress. Mentally, thoughts become clearer, distractions fade, and focus deepens. Energetically, your awareness of subtle currents, both within and around you, grows, helping you feel more connected to the rhythms of life. Spiritually, intuition and inner guidance may strengthen, opening doors to insights and transformations that previously went unnoticed. Each practice is a gentle reminder that your hands are not just physical tools, but gateways to deeper understanding and personal evolution. Take a moment now to reflect. How did your first or second daily practice feel? Did you notice shifts in your energy, mood, or awareness? Leave a comment describing your experience. Sharing your journey not only deepens your own understanding, but also encourages others to explore the alchemical touch in their own lives. As these daily practices become integrated into your life, the alchemical touch becomes a quiet companion, subtly guiding you toward greater self-awareness, emotional harmony, and spiritual insight. It is not a sudden transformation, but a gradual awakening, a steady alignment of body, mind, and spirit that grows with attention, intention, and care. The journey you have begun with your palms at midnight is only the beginning of a lifelong dialogue with your own inner energy. Tonight, your palms whispered secrets you may have long forgotten. You felt warmth, tingling, and subtle currents of energy that bridge the physical and the mystical. In these quiet moments, the alchemical touch has shown you that your body is not just a vessel. It is a living map of your inner life, an instrument for sensing the unseen, a gateway to awareness and transformation. The small sparks you felt in your hands are reflections of your own vitality, your own power, quietly guiding you toward insight and balance. As you move forward, consider making this practice a part of your daily life. Even 5 minutes a day can deepen your connection to yourself, cultivate calm, and enhance awareness of the subtle energies that flow through your body. Over time, these small, intentional moments create ripples, clarity in thought, steadiness in emotion, and a heightened sense of your own inner guidance. Every session strengthens your ability to sense, feel, and direct energy, not as a mere exercise, but as a dialogue with your own living system. What did you notice tonight? Did your palms whisper something unique? Did a memory surface or a quiet clarity settle within? Share your experience in the comments below. Your reflections not only deepen your own understanding, but create a shared path for others who are awakening to their own subtle energies. If this practice resonated with you, imagine what you could discover when you explore the energy in your spine, the next step on your journey with the Spine Gospel. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and allow this quiet awakening to continue daily. Every gentle touch, every mindful breath is a step toward alignment, insight, and connection. With the vast currents flowing within and around you, let your palms be your guide, and let this journey unfold naturally, one breath, one heartbeat, and one touch at a time. As you awaken to these subtle currents, the Spine Gospel will walk with you, one mindful touch, one conscious breath at a time.